Hi, I'm Carrie, and this is the Kindred Way. Today we are going to be canning apple butter, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't had it for a very long time. It's a childhood memory, isn't it? Your grandmother made it? Well, we're going to make it today, and it's going to be so good. We're going to save some to eat immediately, and then we're going to can the rest. So it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. Let's get it going. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, I have about 6 pounds of apples, and you can use any apples you want. Granny Smith, Gala, any of them.
Any?
Any. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to peel our apples. And my pawpaw, and if you know, that's the grandfather, used to peel these in one, what do you call it? One go. In other words, the skin didn't break. He just did it in one whole. So I always try to do that. I don't always make it, but that's what I do. So we'll see if I make it close. I don't know if I'm gonna make it close. Okay, close enough. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. Okay, next thing, I use this little thing. It's to core your apples and to slice them, and I love it because it's fast.
You missed something.
I know, if you miss a little bit, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to take this and you can do better than I can. So we're going to take this out, and mine actually got part of the core. Where was it at? Right here. Just a little bit. So I'm going to take that out, and then I'm just going to give it a little chop to some cubes. Nothing, no big deal. And then I'm going to put it into my pot because we're going to cook the apples. All right. And I just want you to know, it's my brother behind the camera. So if you hear us joking or you think, oh my gosh, she doesn't even pay attention to him. I'm probably not. It's my brother. It's a joke between us. You know how it is with siblings. Okay, so we're going to keep on going. And when we get back, we're going to have this all done with our apples in the pot. And we'll go from there. We'll be right back. Let's see if I can get this going again. Maybe it takes longer doing it that way, I don't know. But I'm gonna keep doing it like Pawpaw. We are almost finished. 2 more apples. I did go ahead and put them in the pot with 2 cups of water. We're not covering the apples. We just want some water in there for them to cook because the apples are gonna start to break down, and the juice from the apple is going to be in the pot, and it's going to be great. So, yes, and I've been trying to do this the whole time. Is there a competition for this? No? Okay. I might win something. All right. Okay. And the last one. This is right here. All right. Didn't make it. Oh well. Close enough. All right. And we're going to give all these peelings to the cows out back.
Oh, squeeze me.
All right. Got it. Golly, that was a tough one. Okay. My luck, the whole plate will fall over onto the floor. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick because they're sticky. Let's rinse them real quick. I got my new apron, my hands, my chickens. Okay. So we're going to stir this up a bit. And we're going to simmer this until the apples are soft. And then once they're soft, I'm going to take an immersion blender or a stick blender and put it in here and puree it. And then we'll add all of our spices.
How long is that going to take?
It could take about an hour to hour and a half. It just depends on how many apples you have, how ripe they are. So I'll let you know at the end of this how long it took us. So that's what we're going to do. I know you don't want to sit here and watch this boil, so we'll be back when it's done.
That's no.
And we'll see you when they're done. Well, we're back, and our apples have been simmering for about an hour, and they are soft. So we're going to take stick blender, immersion blender, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to puree the apples in here. You ready? Okay. A little splatter at the end there. All right. Let me move this over. Put this in the sink. Okay. Let me turn this back on. Y'all need to come see this. Brother, bring the camera. Let me turn it down. Can y'all see that? Okay, that's good. You can back up now. All right, I'm gonna turn this way down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it off till I add this because it's just, you see that going everywhere? Okay, so we're gonna put in 2 cups of sugar, white sugar. And we're gonna put in 1 cup of brown sugar. If you don't know how to make brown sugar, I have a video that explains it. It's very easy, it's a short video.
Is that light sugar or dark sugar?
It depends on how much molasses I put in my sugar. I don't know what it is, it's what I like. You can do whatever you want. Okay. And I'm gonna turn this back on, kind of low. I don't want to go everywhere. And I'm going to stir this until the sugars are dissolved. Get this going and then I'll add the rest of our ingredients. That looks so good. See how runny that is? It's too runny. It's got to thicken up a little bit. So we're going to keep cooking. You want it to be able to put it on a spoon, and you got like a little heaping spoonful there. There's a couple of apples that I didn't get, but I'll get them now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Was it a half?
Half a teaspoon.
Was it a half?
Half a teaspoon.
Of nutmeg, ground nutmeg. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Oops. All right, I'm gonna stir this all in. Get that cinnamon. You can really smell it all now. It is so good. I wish you had smell-o-vision on your YouTube or tablet or phone, whatever you're watching this on. And yeah, see it's getting thicker? See how it's more of a heat?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Alright. I already have my half pint jars in here, the 8-ounce jelly jars. And the water's really warm, but it's not boiling. I just put my jars in here because I don't want to put a cold jar. I don't want to put hot stuff in a cold jar, and I don't want to put a cold jar into the canner because it'll still break. So you get it a little warm. I'm gonna switch arms so I can have exercise on both, so. Because you know, I'm feeling it. Oh, and my oven finally went out. If you've watched some other videos, I talk about how it takes forever for my oven to heat up. And now I can't even press buttons. It won't even come on, so we'll have to figure that out. The clock is still working. I do not want to buy another stove. When we flooded during Hurricane Harvey and we had to replace all of our appliances, we got the Samsung package because it was black stainless steel. I did not know that some of these appliances don't last long. So the first thing that went out was our ice maker and our refrigerator. That's why I have a little portable ice machine over there, because the ice maker doesn't work and nobody can fix it. And if they do, it's really, really expensive. Our Samsung dishwasher went out, so we went and got an LG stainless steel, not black stainless steel. And now our oven is acting up, so I don't know. You see how it takes longer to get through? It's a lot thicker. All I know is I'm getting hotter and hotter in this kitchen. We had a temperature yesterday of 108 and a heat index of, what, 117? And this is the first year I have been hot in my kitchen cooking. Every other year, this year just, it's just hot. So, let me put all this up. Put it over here. Dropped another one. Nobody has to see my dirty floor. All right. Let me get a jar. Okay. Put the little funnel on it. Bring it a little closer. I probably should use a ladle, but okay. Yep, I should have used a ladle.
I saw that coming.
We're going to leave a 1/4 inch headspace. That is 1/4 0.25. And these are clean, so I'm going to try to get all the bubbles out. Okay, we're just going to make these finger tight. I'm going to put it back in here. It is actually, I want to put it on my rack in here, so I'll put these over here. All right, so I'm going to finish loading these up, getting bubbles out, and then we'll come back. All right, so this made way more than 8 jars. I'm putting 7 in. I have 1 more left. All right. I'm gonna do my last one. I'm only gonna do 8 jars. I do have more, but I'm just going to put that in a bigger jar.
Turn it.
My brother's trying to get me to smile. I'm serious. This is serious business, and he wants me to smile. Okay, so I have 8 half-pint jars in there, and I probably could do 2 more, but that's okay, because unlike pickles that you have to, wait a little bit so the flavor really gets into them, you don't have to do this with apple butter. So
We're just gonna eat it.
we're just gonna eat it. All right, put this in here. There's about 1.5 inches of water over the tops of the jars, and we're gonna turn this up, and once it gets to a rolling boil, then we're gonna let it continue to boil for 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, well, when it gets to a rolling boil, then we have 15 minutes, and then we'll get back to you. I just want to let you know, this is how much apple butter we had at the end. I could have done 2 more half pints, but I'll eat this now. Okay, we have let the water come to a rolling boil.
That's staying in.
And so I'm going to get them out with the rack. All right, I'm gonna let them sit here for a few minutes. There we go. Let me get my jar lifter. Did I put it up? Oh, they're popping. You hear that? They're already popping. They're sealing. Yeah. All right. Here we go. And as I was putting the apple butter into the jars, it was getting thicker and thicker. So this won't be like applesauce, but it won't be as thick as jelly, but it's just right. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did taste this. A few spoonfuls. Okay, a little bowl. And it was great. It tastes so good. It was warm. Sealing, love it. So anyway, this is a really easy recipe. I mean, the longest part of it is peeling, chopping, and then just making sure the apples are soft, and then your usual canning. So I'm so glad that you came to see us make apple butter. And stay tuned, because we have a lot of other things coming to you. And we'll see you next time on the Kindred Way.